locked, all right.
Alright, next steps, next steps. What we gotta do now?
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
There is no protection against malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by your false faith.
Chillin', killing like a villain. Ooh, yeah. What are you staring at?
I cannot enter.
Are you kidding me? Can I do anything? Like, hello.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Okay. Can I eat you? Let me eat you!
You don't seem to need my medical attention for now.
I mean...
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
Y'all bogus,
Very
bro.
well. Goodbye then.
Disrespectful. Women. Okay, gotta figure out a way in.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll...
Oh. What do I need up here for? You a hoe. Can I kill you? Actually.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm
Whoa.
not looking for what you're selling.
Whoa.
But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Whoa.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Okay.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself.
Oh
That's
my
best.
gosh.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Oh man.
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I mean, I'm just walking in circles at this point, like...
Malevolence and trickery.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Finally.
I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
No.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
I think that's who I already talked to. Y'all read that? I just got done, so I'll give y'all a couple seconds. Alright.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Guess we'll make this a two-parter. Oh.
Come on, Baron, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Let's get to it!
Control yourself. Calm. Calm.
Up first!
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor.
The blood is getting to him. I know it.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him.
I want to
We've lost
eat
his
him.
pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but...
Crazy, crazy.
I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
That was intense, my boy. What the hell just happened, brother?
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
It's locked.
To what do I owe this courtesy? I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
Let's go, baby! You... That's what happens when you mess with us, boy.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
Yummy. Oh, I... hint failed. Whoopsie. Oh, who the...
This one stinks already. See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
As long as you have the money.
It's all a bloody joke to you, isn't it? Stealing drugs from the sick and suffering. Me, I'll not
It's locked, all right.
That's how we do it around here. We eat motherfuckers who play with us. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. I just wanna go home. I wanna go home.
Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oh.
Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin! Let's see how he likes a bit of fire!
Yeah, boy. Take that. Oh, I wanna go. Hey, this is my room. Let me report to the lady first and then we'll call it. We'll split this up into 2 parts, baby. Part 1 and part 2. I really do hope you guys enjoyed these videos and hope you guys are coming back for more. I will be trying to post even more lately. I've been slacking, acting, lacking, dacking, flacking. We'll make sure that won't happen no more, guys. We'll make sure. Like I said, shout outs to my boys. Icy Skirt. And shout out to my boy, PRBs. If it wasn't for y'all, I don't think I'd be still doing this. I wouldn't be up to it. But hey, we'll get it done, baby. We'll get it done. Oh, shit.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
I don't care about your actions, my guy.
I bid you farewell. For now.
I still helped you. Simple as that.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
I'm not about to do that. I'm calling it here, bro. Might as well just do that real quick. Wow.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also had the flowers dying. It needs water.
Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed these lovely gameplays. I got a part 1 and part 2 basically going now, so I'll catch y'all. That ended chapter 2, I think, so this is the start of chapter 3, so I'll catch y'all in chapter 3. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have a great and amazing night. I'm sorry in part 1 it cuts off the way it does, but I had some things that came up, so I had to hurry up and end the recording. So that's why we're making it into part 1 and part 2, and just so we could have finished the entire chapter for you guys. I'll probably post part 1 this weekend and part 2 in the coming week. So we'll get back into it. Like I said, I hope you guys had a great Christmas, great New Year, and I hope nothing but blessings for you guys in 2022. I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the love and support. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button to get notifications whenever I go live or I post. Appreciate y'all. We out.